You know, folks, there's no better way to beat the wintertime blues than to get out before the season starts and start shooting your bow.
That's right. This week we came down to LaCrosse Archery. We're going to utilize some of the stuff and services that they have. They've got some big lanes, techno archery, private lanes. They got some of the best, friendliest, and most knowledgeable field staff you'll find in a pro shop. Come with us.
Go check it out.
All right. That's the difference between these two.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
How you doing, bud?
How you doing?
Good. How's it been?
Things are busy. Last day of leagues, so it's nice to
Today's
finally
the last
end the
day?
winter season on a positive note.
You got a lot of people in this year?
Quite a few. We should have right around 230 or 240 just for this store in leagues this year.
Really? That's
So yeah, breath of fresh air. Hopefully things end on a positive note and the snow disappears too. That'd be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yes.
sure. You got a little time to show us around the shop?
Yeah,
Maybe
let me
show
give you
us
the
what
tour.
got to- Now, what kind of bows do you offer here? Your mainline bows or what? Matthews and Hoyt?
Matthews,
Is that
Mission, and
correct?
Hoyt for the most part.
Okay.
You know, percentage-wise, we always sell more Matthews. It's a great product, but they're also local. They're only 20 or 25 minutes away. We sell a lot of Hoyts, brings a lot more people into the store, and people that otherwise might not be here. So, a couple different options. Matthews, new for this year, came out with the Creed and the Chill. They have a single cam and then a dual cam version, pretty much the same bow besides the cam system in the field. Then they have their price point series and Mission. So for guys that don't want to spend $1,000 or $1,500 on the full setup, it fits a great price point for half the money.
Right, yeah, my wife shoots a Mission actually, so
Yeah.
it is a cheaper version of Matthews basically.
It
It's
is.
made by the same company, so.
It is, same lifetime warranty, but it does fit quite a few more people too.
Sure.
Anyone that's 5 years old or 75, there's a poundage and a drawing for that person.
Yeah, she's got that Mission crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So adjustable.
Very adjustable. Yep. So Matthews, of course, is the high-end, the Harley Davidson, the Cadillac version of the same. Hoyt has the same comparison too. If you want to come on down, I'll show you. So Hoyt for 2013 has an updated carbon bow. That's really where the technology is with that company. It's very light, very well balanced. So that would be the very top end of the Hoyt. Technology-wise, it's something that not many other companies have tried before, but it definitely brings a different perspective.
It's a cool
to it.
look, you know. It's
It is.
something that's really cool.
Hoyt also has something that's comparable to the Mission series too.
Oh, really?
Yep, and that's actually with their Charger. They do have youth bows, bows that are specifically designed for women, but they also have bows that are in that $500–600 price point.
Oh, which one is this?
That's the 2013 Hoyt Charger.
Okay.
So very draw length adjustable, very poundage adjustable, but now fully set up with the package, you're looking at about $650.
Yeah.
So quite a bit more affordable. It just gives you more of an option if you're looking at that price point.
Still pretty light too.
It is.
And a lot of the new bows these days are really light.
Yeah.
But now you guys service, I mean, you can service anything here,
Right.
correct? You don't just work with Matthews and Hoyt.
Not at all.
Yes.
Everything that's ever been made out of wood, whether it's
Sure.
a Reeker from 50, 60 years ago, any manufacturer, any bow that has been manufactured, we can still work on. And as far as getting warranty parts for certain manufacturers, it is a little bit different. We can always touch base with you on that. But as far as strings and cables, service work and tuning, we can do just about anything.
Now what about somebody that's, new to archery? You guys accommodate a lot of that? You guys work with a lot of people in getting into archery?
Have a lot of options with that too. So whether you're a middle-aged adult or you're just getting into it at 5 or 6 years old through one of the park and rec programs that we have here, that's actually the next step. Let's take a step over and I can show you.
Sure. Now these are basically youth model bows, something that beginners can get into here.
Right. So we have, for example, like Mission Menace. We've had this bow all the way down from 5 or 6 pounds and all the way up to 52. Somebody that's very small, even a woman just trying to get into it or a shorter guy, it works really well on.
This is the bow that my wife has.
Yeah. As far as these bows adjust and go, the Menace is the first step, the Craze would be the next step. And that's a bow that has the same adjustability and draw length, but in poundage it goes all the way up to 70. So even if you're a youth, even if you're an adult trying to get into it, there's a lot of bows within that $500 to $600 price point, fully set up, that you can get into.
And with it being so adjustable, you can basically just grow into it.
You
That's
can.
kind of nice.
Yep.
You don't have to buy a new bow every 3-4 years.
And you don't have to buy new strings every year, a new cam every year. This is something that just grows with you. You bring it in once a year, we adjust it, you're good to go.
Now, what's the process if somebody new comes in here and where do you start as far as setting them up?
Sure. Yeah, the first question is, have you shot archery before? Usually that's a no. The past 2 years we have a lot more people getting into it since college or since high school, just having fun with it. So that's the first step. Second step is measuring that person up for draw length. And that's when we grab a couple bows and give them a shot and see how comfortable people are.
You guys do custom strings here, correct?
We do, yep. It's actually a separate business from the store here, but we've sent strings all over the states and all over the world, 18 different countries and 49 states. So it's not our first year doing it. This is something that a lot of people travel to for us. It's a nice service to offer. It's pretty flexible in people's schedules. But really when it comes down to it for a string and a cable, the biggest difference between a good string and a bad string is on a good string you don't notice that it's on. You don't have an issue with the peep sight or the poundage. Things stay the same, they stay consistent.
Now these are some of your custom strings here you guys offer. It looks like a ton of different colors.
Pretty much every shade, you can imagine 3 or 4 different shades of every color. So really if you want to be custom and you want to do your high school colors or your college colors, I'm sure there's an option for it. A lot of options between string colors and serving colors too. You can pick any combo of any color you could possibly imagine, up to 4 colors per string. So when it comes down to it, there are a lot of different options.
Is it pretty affordable?
Depends on the bow. Anywhere from $25 for the bow all the way up to $119. And that's installed. If we install it, tune it, paper tune it, help you sight it back in. So it is. When it's an investment that's every 2 or 3 years, it's not that painful by any means.
So you guys do paper tuning and all that kind of stuff here too then?
We do, yep. Once we install it, then we help you paper tune the bow. We'd prefer to have you shoot through paper just to see if that does change from one person's grip to the next, and then we can help you sight in too.
Well, Anthony, you've got some shooting lanes and stuff like that here too. You got everything from like a 3D system that you run with the leagues and regular 5-spot shooting. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the lanes and stuff that you have?
Right, so we're actually done with leagues now, so you can notice just on the archery range we have a lot of block targets set up, all the way from 5 yards all the way up to 35. So we have a lot of different options when we set up a new bow for somebody or install a new set of strings. You can get a lot of those marks before you head outside.
You get a lot of shooters that come in and just practice, get ready for the bow season coming up, and make sure that their equipment's tuned up and ready to go.
We do, especially during the winter time of year. You'd rather not be outside shooting. It's a lot more comfortable to shoot inside. Same story goes with the summer. It's nice and air conditioned. Just a little bit more comfortable area to shoot in.
What kind of leagues and stuff like that do you guys offer here at LaCrosse Archery?
We have a 10-week league that starts first week in January. It runs all the way through middle of March, about where we're at right now. And we do have a summer league option just for the techno hunt shooters too.
The leagues, you run everything from like a paper league to a 3D, animals league and stuff like that?
We're actually doing all of our adult leagues now through the 3D Reinhardt system. Yeah, so we set up about 15 or 20 targets in the range. We set it up differently every single week and we have different obstacles. It makes it entertaining. It's a lot more fun to shoot a foam animal than it is a paper animal.
Now 30 yards all the way to the back wall, that's one of the bigger ranges and stuff like that in the area that you guys provide, right?
Right. You know, at least during the winter league season too, even if we're shooting league, we can still bounce around a few different places if we have to get a 20 or a 30 yard mark. It's nice having 2 separate ranges. We actually have a 30 yard range, which you're looking at here, about 35 yards corner to corner. We do have a private range that's left of our techno hunt as well. So even when you're trying to get just your 20 yard pin, you want to shoot target archery and not really be bothered by anybody else. It's a nice range to do it in.
You guys do offer the techno range and stuff like that too, right? Tell us a little bit about the techno and some of the technology that you guys have here offered there.
Techno has actually been a great addition for our youth league. And it's one big video game for the kids. So whether you want to have a bachelor party here in the techno hunt, we have a lot of guys that like doing that.
Excellent.
It's also a nice option for youth. Everyone likes video games, at least in this generation. It's a nice fit that's constructed for that too.
Well, Anthony, I certainly appreciate you letting the Badger State Adventures guys come down here and videotape your shop. If you have time, you're down in La Crosse area, make sure you stop in LaCrosse Archery. They've got a great staff and they've got a lot of products. They're going to get you bow ready for the field or even 3D shooting range. Whatever you guys want, these guys have it. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, Jeremy.
You don't mind us shooting a little bit, do you?
Tear it up, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yep.
Aside from all the open lanes that you can utilize here at LaCrosse Archery, LaCrosse Archery also has the techno hunt. It's certainly another way to get bow ready or just practice something different from shooting a paper target or a 3D animal. Come with us, take a look at this.
Right now we're doing the video shoot here at LaCrosse Archery. It's kind of an interactive, it's kind of like a video game really. It's something different than just shooting at paper or bail. But Jeremy's going to get smoked here, so hope he's up for it.
And one really cool thing about this is you get the sounds, you get the elk bugle, you get the deer grunting, you get the hogs making noise. It just kind of adds another element from a paper target or a 3D target or something like that. It's a lot of fun, It's just another element, and of course LaCrosse Archery's got a really nice techno hunt. You got 4 lanes, you can shoot 4 people here at the time. It's a lot of fun. And I won't lie to you, to the viewers at home, I'm shooting way better than Ross is. Now what you're going to hear in a little bit is, well, I'm shooting with a sore back, or I just ate 2 cheeseburgers, 14 boxes of fries, 2 soda pops, and bubble gum and whatever else, and those are his excuses. But the Yep. Stop distracting us here, dude. Cool. Good shot.
That's a dead zebra there. Let me tell you.
It's a lot of fun. You know, it gives you a score, something you can do competitive with your friends, your buddies. You know, I mean, it's just there's something else you can do that they offer here. It's really fun.
Nice, gross.
You know, the one really cool thing about this is it tells you your speed of your arrow, it tells you your score, shows you where you hit. You know, it's just one thing that you can do to, you know, get ready for the bow season, or
That's not a grouse, it's a turkey.
it just helps you with animal identification.
Some of us.
Headshot, Ross?
Nope. Okay. Going for the head.
He ducked his head right when I shot.
Oh, you weren't far off.
That's it. A lot of fun. You know?
You know,
Techno hunt, you want to get into it, check it out. You know, they do have leagues for techno hunt too, so just adds another element. Gives you the sound, gives you different animals, different scenario, the animal's moving. You know, it's just another thing that you can do.
it is a lot of fun. Come on down to LaCrosse Archery, check it out. It's a great time.
You won't be disappointed.
Apparently my eyes are going too. I can't see my arrows. This is it's a 30-yard range here at LaCrosse Archery. I know there's a lot of places that don't offer a 30-yard range, so it is kind of nice. You get that extra distance. You can practice more. I know I like to practice out to 30, 40 yards, sometimes even 50, so keeps you better prepared.
Another nice thing about shooting down here is how big the lanes are. They've got like 26 slots that you can shoot. You know, been in a lot of archery shops that are kind of small, you know, and you kind of feel like you're back to back to people. For some shooters, it's not a problem. Some other shooters, you know, kind of like their space, you know. Here, it's open, it's wide enough that, you know, you have a lot of room. One thing that I noticed down here at LaCrosse Archery is when you get a kid or a young one here, they're not intimidated shooting next to somebody who, you know, has shot before. You can kind of pull them to the side. You can give them an open lane and stuff like that and let them shoot. These guys will set up small balloons and stuff like that. They'll bring a target up for you up close, you know, if you want to bring your kids down and shoot. You know, they do a really good job at introducing young kids and new shooters and stuff like that. So if you have time, take a look at it, check out LaCrosse Archery out, and you won't be disappointed. It's just a great spot. Thanks for grabbing those arrows, Matt. As always, we had a good time down here at LaCrosse Archery. Be sure to check them out, lacrossearchery.com. They got a Facebook page, check them out there. These guys really know what they're doing. I certainly had a good time.
Yeah, come on down to LaCrosse Archery, check it out, get with Anthony. You know, if you're new to the sport of archery, he'll get you all set up with whatever you need. And it's a great time down here, so.
Since you're on the internet checking LaCrosse Archery, you may as well check us out too, MagistrateAdventures.com. Check our Facebook page out. We do run promotions. We're going to try to set something up with these guys here to see if we can't set something up, you know, for promotional ideas and stuff like that. So, as always, thanks for joining us.
Until next time, create your own adventure. You know, there's no better way to beat the wintertime blues than to get out and get hit by a car.
But it's okay, he's on the phone, so he'll be able to call 911 when he clips us.
No better way to get out. Pause. Let me give you a few seconds. It was the strings. It was a tongue twister. You couldn't do it.
For sale, one slightly used video guy. Low mileage.
We good?
Are we good? Are we done? We act like we're adults just for 5 more minutes. That's all I require from you guys.
Okay.
5 more minutes of seriousness.
Okay. I'm good.
Count to 10, Luke. I can't.
Alright. But It's just something to do. Get out. Get. Start
That's
over.
right, folks.
The car threw me off. I'm telling you.
Well, we certainly appreciate, I'm going to try that again because I'm an idiot. Appreciate you, video camera, for videotaping today. I've enjoyed it.
Are you talking to
The camera itself, yeah. That's
alive.
exactly what I was going to
It's
say.
not alive. Is it?
You didn't really die, did you?
Were you killed?
Remember that one movie?
I think that's a better fan. Matt, I need your volume up just a hair more.
Okay.
Give me a test quick.
You want me to scream?
Screaming is okay. I don't prefer it.
Check.
By any means. Maybe you'll see a Badger State Adventures with some Smitty Pesley strings on there. Try that again. Maybe you'll see Badger State. Maybe you'll see Badger State Adventures. I'm trying to.
That's a tongue twister, huh?
it's two big words. You know, he's got a lot of strings up in this area in Wisconsin, so maybe we can videotape with some Badger State. Maybe we'll videotape some Smitty specialty. Cut. We'll try to
Get that thing out of my face.
Better. Still too much. Then
It's like a child.
that's the way it's supposed
A
to be.
large child.
You know, aside from shooting leagues or the private range, lacrosse archery also. No, go ahead and come right in the middle of the scene. See what I got to deal with? You're lucky you guys are getting paid. Aside from the open ranges and the private range that they have, lacrosse archery also has a techno hunt. Come with us. Take 'em. Did he really? I'll pick the arrows up, Matt. If you want to give it tidbits, 2 cents information.
I don't know what a tidbit is.
Just say, hey, you know, we're in the 3 years.
I can see his nuts.
Come on! There's no animal up yet.
Weird. Looks like lane 3 has 32 points and lane 1 has 29.
I missed an animal. I didn't miss it.
I didn't miss any.
I wasn't
animals.
ready.
You ready for the excuses? Here they come.
You should really do this with people that you enjoy being around.
What sound does a grouse make? Oh, that's what I thought.
I got it.
If you take a look at the score, you'll notice that the score on mine is a lot higher than the score of Matthews.
Why do you insist on badmouthing me when I'm not anywhere near you?
Do you know what I just said to the camera?
Yeah, you notice my score is higher.
That is not what I said at all. I said the one fun thing is you don't have to worry about score
You must have been-
when you're shooting with friends.
Talking about my dashingly good looks. Is that what you were talking about?
No?
Really? You sure?
Yep.
I was talking about him.
I knew it.
I was thinking about it.
Thanks, Luke.
This one too. Is that a squirrel, Matt? I mean, you're an animal expert.
That's a liger.